Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is May 28, 2025, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Grabbed your caffeine fix yet?
Hey David, doing all right? Just getting my usual. How about you surviving the morning rush?
Barely, mate. I've got a stack of emails taller than my coffee cup.
Tell me about it. I've got a project review that's eating up my whole morning.
Well, let's take 5 minutes to chill before the chaos kicks in. Heard anything interesting on the news today?
Actually, yeah, I caught something about international politics. There's a big multi-party delegation from India heading out to make a global statement about their domestic policies.
Oh, really? Sounds like they're trying to flex some muscle on the world stage.
Pretty much. They're saying it's their right to handle politics at home, but they want international backing for their stance.
Fair enough, I guess. As long as it doesn't mess with our supply chains, I'm cool with it.
True, but it could shift how we deal with international clients. Have you thought about how these political moves might impact your sales pitches?
Not yet, but I might need to tweak my approach if tariffs or trade talks come up. Speaking of business, did you see that piece about China's industrial profits spiking?
Yeah, I did. Their latest stimulus package is apparently working wonders, even with trade tensions brewing.
Blimey, that's a turnaround. Maybe I should push harder on those East Asian leads I've got.
It's worth a shot. But it also means tech competition is heating up. Could affect our project timelines if supply costs change.
Don't remind me about costs. Everything's already tight as it is.
I know, right? We might need to rethink some budgets if this trend keeps up.
For sure. On a lighter note, did you catch the buzz about the Cannes Film Festival lineup this year?
Oh yes, I read they're focusing on movies set in past decades. Kind of a nostalgia trip. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it?
Totally. I'm all for a good throwback flick. Beats the usual blockbuster noise.
Agreed. I wonder if it's a cultural shift, like people craving simpler times amidst all the tech and chaos?
Could be. I just hope they've got something I can watch with my mates over a beer. Nothing too artsy-fartsy.
Fair point. I'm curious if this trend will spill into other entertainment, maybe even influence workplace vibes.
Oh, imagine retro dress-up days at the office. I'd rock a 70s mustache just for the laughs.
I'd pay to see that. But seriously, it might be nice to have a bit of that old school connection around here.
Speaking of connection, I reckon India's delegation could stir up some big partnerships. Might even open doors for us in new markets.
That's a good angle. If they pull off some solid alliances, it could mean more projects on our plate. Hopefully not too many at once.
Don't jinx it. I've already got enough clients breathing down my neck.
Trust me, I feel you. Managing timelines with global shifts like this is a juggling act.
No kidding. And with China's economy revving up, I bet our competitors are scrambling to lock in deals.
Likely, we'll need to stay ahead of the curve. Maybe look into some tech upgrades to keep pace?
More expenses. Can't we just clone ourselves and call it a day?
If only. But adapting to these economic waves is part of the game, right?
True. Still, I'd rather be sipping coffee than crunching numbers over this stuff.
Same here. Though speaking of sipping, I might sneak off to a movie after work if this Cannes buzz keeps up.
Good shout. I might join you if it's not one of those 3-hour snooze fests.
Deal, but only if you promise not to fall asleep halfway. Remember last time?
Oi, that was one time. I was knackered from a late sales call, all right?
Sure, I'll let you off the hook. It's just fun to see what sticks with people culturally, you know?
Yeah, like those retro vibes at Cannes. Makes you wonder if we'll be dressing like it's the 80s in the office soon.
Imagine the shoulder pads. But it could be a cool way to bond as a team, don't you think?
Absolutely. As long as I don't have to wear neon tights or something daft, I've got limits.
Noted. I'd probably go for something subtle, like a vintage scarf or old school glasses.
You'd pull it off. Me, I'd look like I walked out of a bad music video.
Now I can't unsee that. Maybe we should pitch a themed office party to HR.
Let's do it. Beats the usual boring team-building nonsense they come up with.
I'm in. It could be a nice break from all the global news and work stress.
Speaking of global, I'm still wrapping my head around India's big political push. Could be a game changer for us if we play our cards right.
Definitely. It's all about positioning ourselves strategically, maybe even collaborating with new international partners.
Yeah, I'll chat with my contacts, see if there's an angle for a quick win. Can't let the competition snag all the good deals.
Smart move. I'll run some scenarios on how it might affect project scopes. Keep us aligned.
Cheers for that. And on the China front, I'm thinking of pitching some tech-focused solutions to my clients.
That's a solid idea. With their industrial boom, there's probably a demand for innovative tools and systems.
Exactly. Gotta strike while the iron's hot, right?
Right? It's all about timing, especially in this fast-moving market.
Too true. And hey, if all else fails, we've got retro movies to fall back on for a laugh.
Our backup plan? I'm already picturing a team movie night with popcorn and bad 80s hairstyles.
Count me in, as long as I'm not stuck doing the popcorn run. I always get the short straw on that.
Deal. I'll handle snacks if you handle the playlist. Gotta have the right tunes for the vibe?
You've got it. I'll dig up some classic hits, make it a proper blast from the past.
Perfect. It's nice to have something light to balance out the heavy news, isn't it?
100%. All this politics and economics talk is enough to fry my brain some days.
Tell me about it. But hey, it keeps us on our toes, ready for whatever the world throws at us.
True that. Well, I guess we'd better get back to the grind before the boss starts wondering where we've disappeared to.
Yeah, let's not push our luck. Catch you at the next coffee break?
You bet. Keep me posted if you hear any more juicy updates.
Will do. Have a productive one, David.
Same to you, Alex. Let's smash it today.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.